Tyson's new voice is so disgusting that it makes you want to go out for milk and never return. Hello everyone, I'm Unmasked, and today I want to discuss how Chris Tyson's voice has changed after chemotherapy. Yes, finally a video was leaked where Chris speaks with his altered voice. For those who didn't know, after chemotherapy and gender transition, Chris's masculine voice gradually started transforming into a feminine one. Soon, I'll show you that video where Chris speaks with his new female voice. It is just repulsive. I wish I had heard it. In one of my previous videos, I already talked about the animosity of MrBeast towards his friend Chris. As you know, Chris used to be MrBeast's best friend, but now we better not even mention it because after Chris announced his desire to become a girl, MrBeast strongly disliked him. Chris still remains on Jimmy's team only because of his contract, but unfortunately the contract is expiring soon and MrBeast will simply fire Chris from the team. However, he will fire him not because he hates him. The reason is that MrBeast has a principle that his team should not include girls because his channel is like a ship, and as you know, there is no place for girls in a ship. Nevertheless, Chris decided to become a girl and his voice has already started to change, which means that soon Chris will leave MrBeast's channel. Just imagine the crisis he went through to become a girl. He started consuming tons of female hormones and chemicals. Can you just picture what his body is going through right now? He's digesting loads of female hormones and a bunch of chemicals. All his breasts to start growing. Speaking of which, look at how huge his breasts are beginning to form. Just imagine those disgusting breasts appearing at his top. I find it utterly revolting when a man's chest starts growing like a woman's one. But the growing female breasts are not the most disgusting part. The most repulsive thing I'm about to show you is his voice, which is already changing to a more feminine tone. Also, Chris recently posted a message on his Twitter, which he quickly deleted. Unfortunately, I don't have a screenshot, but just believe me, I saw that message. He revealed that he had cut off his testicles and now he's no longer a man. Yes, you won't believe it, they simply castrated Chris and his testicles were frozen so that when he wants to have a second child, he can unfreeze them and retrieve sperm for artificial insemination from a surrogate mother. As Chris began transitioning into a girl, they started attending various shows, events, posting stories on their Instagram, and participating in interviews. And sure, you might wonder why they are doing all this. If you think it's to become even more popular, you're mistaken. Among all the members of MrBeast's team, Chris is the poorest. Jimmy pays them very little. Even before Chris's transgender transition, when they were still a normal and sensible person, they spent all their money on their family, their child, their spouse. Unfortunately, they recently ran out of money. Since bloggers are considered unofficially employed, the bank didn't approve their loan application. Jim also refused to lend them money. That's when Chris decided that their family was becoming a burden and started to earn money differently. Instead of going to a factory or joining a big company, Chris chose to make money through gender transition surgeries. They invested their last $100,000 in various hormone therapies and treatments to become a girl. Now you may ask, will they be able to earn money after transitioning? After changing their gender, they started attracting a lot of attention from the media and various bloggers. People on the internet started talking about them again. They received invitations to various TV shows and interviews. Consequently, they became quite wealthy. Their plan to transition successfully worked, and they started earning good money. However, after 3 months of announcing their transition, the hype surrounding their identity began to fade, so they decided to create a new hype by taking hormonal substances to change their voice, making it more feminine and childlike. And recently, Chris appeared in one of the interviews, speaking with her new female voice. What a disgust! Let me play a snippet of this interview for you. The voice is just terrible. Just listen to how repulsive Chris's voice is now. I really hope you have subscribed to my channel and hit the like button so I can show you this video. I'm glad that some one of you have subscribed, so watch this excerpt from the interview.
You have an online persona where you present as a different name and present as a female. That's just being trans online. You've been out as trans online.
They hear that repulsive voice. Oh god, I want to jump out of the first floor window, just never hear it again. I wish I could go back 20 seconds in time to never hear that disgusting voice. But what surprises me the most is the fact that soon, Jimmy will release a new video where Chris will be talking with that disgusting thin voice. Please like, subscribe to my channel if you want Chris to get back his original male voice. At first, I listened to this passage with his new voice with my eyes closed, and in principle this voice is quite familiar and beautiful. But as soon as I opened my eyes, my erection disappeared and I almost threw up. What do you think about Chris Tyson's new voice? And what do you think they will do next? Will they continue to adopt a thin childish voice like that, or a 6-year-old girl? Or will they stay at the level you heard in the excerpt I showed you? Write your opinion in the comments and subscribe to the channel if you love your mom. Bye.